welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be introducing a new little series on my channel. It's only going to be a short series, but I absolutely love the brand Zoeva, and I don't think I've talked about them much on my channel, unfortunately. And I own a lot of their palettes, like about 7 or 8. So I thought we would do a little series of an eye look with each of my Zoeva palettes that I actually have. So I'm really keen about that. And yeah, so I just thought I'll start with Opulence because this is the one that's calling my name today, and I'll work through my collection, and obviously it'll be over a few months because I only upload once a week. But yeah, I thought this would be kind of fun, and I absolutely love this brand. So I did do some swatches on my arm just before I started filming, so I have swatched them, and I'll insert a swatch of them here. Okay, names and swatches, that is me like swipe, swipe. Not necessarily digging back into the pan, just swipe, swipe to make sure it looks really nice. These are pigmented, but they're also not overly pigmented, so it makes them really easy to use, and I really love the formula. These shades here are absolutely stunning, but the only problem with this palette is this is kind of your only real matte. So then you've got this one up here, which is like a satin matte. It's just got this slight sheen to it, and then all the rest are shimmers, satins, so it's a little difficult. But basically this here is what we're going to be focusing on, and then we're going to try and add in a couple of other colours. So I'm using a few of the colours in the palette. So that's what I'm thinking of doing today. I'm just getting a nice fluffy brush. Obviously I've got my base on and everything like that. I don't use eye primer, just not really big on it. And if you can see, it picks up pretty well on the brush. Just tapping it off. And we're just going into the crease and above. So the only downfall to the Zoeva palettes is that they don't have a mirror. I would say that's probably the only downfall. But they are also very affordable. So in Australia, they're about $39 to $49. I usually find that when a new Zoeva palette is released, it's more expensive, and then after a while it comes down to the $39. So if you do like one of them, they've just been released, you're like, 49 bucks, oh my god, that's so expensive, there's no mirror, there's no anything like that, like, just wait, it'll come down. So yeah, like, look at that. That is absolutely stunning colour. Not something I would usually go for in this sense, like putting it where I am, but I absolutely love how it's turning out. So I'm just gonna blend away. Okay, look how, like, that blended so easily, and I probably sat there blending a little bit longer than I necessarily had to, because I just, this colour is just gorgeous. Yeah, and even when you first put it down and it sticks in that spot, you can blend it away easily, like it doesn't actually stick there. So I think that is really, really awesome, and I really do like that about this palette. So yeah, I want to go into the blue. So what I'm thinking, I might grab, so we're going to stick to the same colour we're already on. I'm just going to grab a smaller brush, and this colour here, this kind of burgundy colour, is Get Your Glory. And they always have like this cute little saying, like, I don't know if you can read that, but it says, sometimes more is simply more, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. So I'm just putting that in the outer V. Built up, and built up, it's quite pigmented, and it's a little bit darker, so it actually kind of looks like there's two different colors. Like it's not drastically different color or anything, as you can see, but it just makes it look like there's a slightly different color there, and I kind of like that. So yeah, next we're going to try the blue, and I'm thinking, I don't know how this is going to work, so bear with me. And if you're following along, good luck to you. I'm going to go in with Koh-i-Noor, which is the vibrant blue. I think I'll put it on my finger. So that's it there. And I'm going to just do it on the center third. Just kind of over where the ball of your eye is. This is so pigmented. Okay, so it kind of looks like that now, but as you can see, it doesn't look very blended. So then we just want to go back in with our big fluffy brush. I'm just putting a little bit extra of that burgundy Get Your Glory color, and I'm just kind of blending that there, because I don't want the blue to be like bam, like not blended in, but also don't want it looking out of place. So as you can see, it has wiped a little bit of that blue off, but we can fix that up a little bit later. Next, I want to go into the Only Delight. Now, the Only Delight is this color right here. So it's a bit of a cooler tone, like purpley grey color, and I think that'll look really nice on my inner corner. I'm going to try it with a dry brush. So with a dry brush, it doesn't really come up metallic-y or satiny, just kind of, well, doesn't look bad. We'll do it on the other eye. Yeah, so that's like going beautifully with that blue. I am going to grab a bit of a more, slightly more dense kind of pointy brush. I'm going to go back in with that blue and just try and touch up that vibrancy. I might actually wet my brush, and I'll just use the Mecca Cosmetica Makeup Perfecting Mist to wet my brush. Yeah, that definitely makes it more vibrant. And then we're just going to go back in with the little pointed brush into the Only Delight. We're just going to morph that line a little bit. So it's a bit less of a line, a bit more colour. Going back in with Get Your Glory, and just making sure that hasn't disappeared either. It really hasn't, it's just adding a little bit more to it. I think that's looking really, really nice. They're all blending together very, very well. Like, I'm not having any issues with the blending or anything like that. Now, I do want to do something, but I don't know whether it will work, so hopefully it does. I want to grab kind of like this. It's like a skinny-ish brush, and it's just a little one like that. I want to go into Queen for a Day. I absolutely love that name. that greeny kind of colour. Just put that all over my brush, tap it off once. Okay, wow. It's a bit more like olivia green than I thought it would be, but I think it's really made my eyes pop and I kind of really like it, and I love how this look is turning out. So that is a major plus for me. Now, I want to use, I'm going to go in with, I'm going to mix High Chair and Industrial Fortune together. It's these two here. And I'm going to do that as my inner corner highlight. So I'm just going to grab a little brush like this. Going with High Chair first, then Industrial Fortune on top. And it's not super popping, but I think that's the Industrial Fortune kind of toning High Chair down. Might put a bit more High Chair. Yeah, High Chair's a bit more poppy for this kind of thing, which is nice. Industrial Fortune's just a little bit too cool and a little bit too dark, I think. So I've just stuck with High Chair, and I'm putting that on my brow bone as a brow bone highlighter. I think this look is turning out really, really beautifully. I absolutely love how it's turning out. The only thing I want to do is put a little bit of the blue just on a brush like that, and just making sure that is in the crease blended with the burgundy colour a little bit better, because that's probably my downfall doing makeup, is my blending when I'm doing colours like this. I probably just don't blend for as long as I probably should, but yeah, I love how this looks. I'm just going to jump off camera and I'm going to put on some mascara, and I will be back in a second. Okay guys, I am back with mascara on. I was going to put liner on, but I decided against it because I just really love how this look has turned out. It looks nice, it's smoky, it's colourful but not too crazy. I really, really like how this just turned out. The formula on these is impressive, I think so. And honestly, you look at this palette and it is a little uninspiring because there is really only one matte, but like I used like the green, like it doesn't look shimmery. The blue's not super shimmery, apart from when I wet it. They're not that shimmery that you can kind of get away with using them as mattes and not have too many issues, I don't believe. So I think that is an amazing thing about this formula. I have to say probably my favourite in this palette is, like, two favourite colours in this palette is Queen for a Day and The Only Delight. They are just so different, so nice, and I just really, really love them. And I think if you haven't tried their formula, it's something fairly cheap. Well, it's fairly cheap for us here in, like, for something in Sephora, that's stocked in Sephora. $39 here in Australia is really, really good. And I think that's why I own so many. But not only that, the formula is great. Like, I really enjoy using these palettes. They're really easy to grab. They're lightweight. They're super, super thin. Yeah, my only negative is the fact that there's no mirror, which is a little frustrating, but pack something else that has a mirror if you're taking it traveling, or, you know, like, it's not the end of the world, I don't think. And I think their color stories are really, really pretty. The only thing is I think these, there could have been, one of these could have been a matte. That would be nice. Like, maybe that being an orangish matte would be really nice. You could mix that with the blue, things like that. That would be really cool. But I think overall, I really like this palette. How many times can I say think? So yeah, Zoeva Opulence palette. There's 1.5 grams per little pan, so I think you're getting great value for money. Definitely worth it. If you would like to continue seeing this little series, please give this video a thumbs up and I would be happy to do it. I feel like I'll probably do it anyway because I'm really love Zoeva, and so far I haven't come across any problems with them, but who knows, I haven't delved into every single colour in all my palettes, so it could be really interesting. If you've got a favourite Zoeva palette, please let me know. That would be amazing. I'd love to know what one's your favourite or if you've tried the brand. So yeah, give this video a big thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe to my channel. That would be amazing if you could. And I guess I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye!